Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was, at a certain point on a bit of a break from coding and looking for smart art. Reroll here, white or green, creature and control. So, need to kill 7 of their creatures and cast 5 of my own creatures. The green or white spells... This question, maybe just doing my token deck? I have a couple options. Green or white? Tokens will really hammer out the white spells. And there's some control in here, and I'll be able to play some creatures. So this deck should be able to work all 3 of my rings. Not too shabby. My brother had actually kicked over in the background a Sway's video about kitties rampaging that I watched part of. I was like, oh man, a lot of those cards look familiar, and I didn't actually look at the full video, but I should look it up and link it at least. There are some interesting kitty combos. And I did try to center part of this around cats. So, It is mana ramp that I can't really control at this point. It's playing blue-green. World Weave. I was questioning going directly for the Dollmaker shop at this point, and the token, as opposed to Orinobu. Weirdness. So when he pops the token, it'll get him another... Whenever he casts the creature spell, it got it. I maybe shouldn't have done that because of the... If I Spirited Simulacrum, I can get the extra cards down. Or get the extra mana ramp in. And get another replacement token. And what is my replacement card? Another Authority of Councils. Sushin. That's a little problematic. If I do the Caretaker's Talent, that does leave me enough to do Arinobu. Which in turn will get me more card draw. So, the Hunter's Talent. So at this point, if I do the Regal Caracal, I was wondering about pushing with basically everything. The Duty Beyond Death. Let's see. Because next round, I think I can just stompede through them. Resolve, I should have just said auto-resolve. Bushwhack. So here, I can copy the 1. Do the 6. And just barely enough? I thought I was actually going to trample over him a little bit more. but barely enough. I probably had a little bit of quietness there. White Lotus. That'll have actually just been paid out as to my vault. I'm slowly working at 90%. It shouldn't be much longer. Alright. That was a somewhat quick game. So, Vulcan. Not a huge fan. It's just questioning mulliganing and having it be worse off. I like that better. He's playing a full stack. Oh. It's playing a little firebirdie. Kinda glad to see that. Mana. The traveling chocobo. So, it's a 3-2. 2 life. You may play lands. If a land or bird you control enters the battlefield, comes in a triggered ability would control, it triggers an additional time. It's the custom art for the traveling chocobo, and I somehow didn't even realize it. So that was actually silly. Depending on what he has for creature cards. I can't kill Michelangelo where I could have defended him before. Has a 12/12. No real surprises there. That was probably just a mistake on my behalf. Because I don't have anything I can do to combat that. I'll just say good game. Let him push and dip. I mean, you can just push and attack and be done with it. Or back to, it depends what he's looking to do. He's looking to play cards. I should have given him the extra 10 seconds. But moving on. It just came out a little slow, or I got one of my other dailies too, it looks like. Clicked right through it. Trumpy. Triumph. Not really a huge fan. Triumph Anti. So he dropped a Phoenix down. Exile this artifact, return target creature with mana value or less, exile target skeleton, spirit, or zombie. At a certain point I can do the Caretaker's Talent and attack for the token and the draw. He's playing red, white, green. I was wondering if I do the mana ramp, I'd leave myself susceptible to a wipe in a way. He's gonna swap the town greeter. He gets to mill it and do it again. That's a handy trick. Alright. At 6... I can do a couple things. Because I could do the doll maker shop and go for the extra width. And then push and still do the Elspeth Smite. Which is, I think, is my better option. And he doesn't want to name a defender. I'm thinking he is going to. Interesting. I'm almost wondering about exiling his town greeter so he can't do the trick where it pulls back in. Sorry, I'm probably almost dragging this out. With that, it's game, I think. There's no way he can get around me. Pay the one to copy the token. I should have just pushed. If I was trying to get my attacks. Either way. Where does that leave me? I only need to kill one more of my creature's opponents. My opponent's creatures. For a little bit of dyslexia in me. So with that, I think I might actually just swap back to my landfall deck. Or not my landfall deck, my lifelink deck. It should take me just a second to get a kill on this one. Then, yeah. Looking forward to hopefully a quick game here. That's a little shady because I can't do much of my hand without drawing into a mana. One plains will get me into my Enduring Incense, one swamp will get me into my Arena. Looks like he might just be playing black. And this is the dual land. It'll like swaps over to like the day land. It's like a day-night land. Mana ramping. So, not looking very promising here. Especially if I don't get a land. Oh, the Unstoppable Slasher. He's playing green-black. So in a way that was a somewhat lucky draw, or I need mana. It just buys me one turn because it comes back with a stun counter. Yeah, that's basically game. Once again, that was all I needed in order to get my last daily done. Good game. And yeah, made yet another level in the pass. COVID and the Noble Thief. Create a treasure token 2 turns in a row. And then exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's libraries, and you may play those cards this turn. And I guess that's why it gives you the 1 mana of any color. It doesn't say that you can use mana of any color to cast those spells, or I mean, if he's playing blue and you're playing black, then you need those treasure tokens to get to any color. Either way, that's interesting. Or I guess you're playing red. Yeah, another one knocked out. Slowly rebuilding my coins, and yeah. Look forward to doing... Should look at the store real quick. I have not done any magic for the day. It's like this stained glass artwork. I like that. I have seen that before too. That's beautiful. So they have their stained glass on sale. In fact, I've seen that one. That's probably the most recent one of these I've seen with my opponents playing. But yeah, 5,000 to pick one of those up. And I'm cheaper. I'd rather have the 5 packs. I'd rather have the cards than the cosmetics. Yeah, either way, look forward to doing some magic in the future.